Tucson's professional soccer team, FC Tucson, in just their third season, won their first ever playoff game this past weekend.
Now Tucson is lucky enough to host the club's first home playoff match. Here to tell us about FC Tucson is head coach Rick Shantz, Captain Ricardo Velasco. Gentlemen, how are you guys?
Fantastic. We're really excited to be here. Thank you for having us.
And Coach, it's been a season of firsts, and the last is your first playoff win. Talk about that.
It was a fantastic moment. The boys played extremely well in the first half. It was probably one of our best halves of soccer, but we continued to follow that with what might have been our worst half. So it was a very exciting match. We won 2-1, and last-second penalty kick save. And the two guys that are here with me were our central defenders that held on for the win. And it was an exciting moment following the game. The locker room was fantastic. It was fun.
Oh, I bet. Tell us, what is FC Tucson soccer in general? Like, what are the ages of you guys?
Well, we have the oldest guy on our team is actually 33, so it goes all the way up pretty high.
Oh, there's hope for you. There's hope for us.
Exactly.
All right.
It's not over out.
The dream is not dead.
Yeah, and then our youngest kids are freshmen in college, so 18 years old. So it's a really wide range. Some of us are still in college. Some of us are. We both just graduated. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good range of guys.
And when you guys coming out of college soccer, talk about what FC Tucson provides for you guys.
FC Tucson provides a lot, not only with their facilities and the amazing support that we have in the community, but also the connections that our head coach has, along with the rest of the coaching staff, to really help us out in our careers and our path to playing professional soccer.
And is this considered like a semi-pro team? Or like, what is like the
It is. The league
of it?
would be defined as semi-professional,
okay.
but it's there for the college athletes so that they can maintain their amateur status.
Okay.
So the guys that are playing college soccer in the summers, they can continue to play and develop. I would almost equate it to like the Cape Cod baseball leagues.
Okay.
Where they can play in the summer and still be able to play university soccer. But the teams that are successful have to have some experience. You've got to have some older players that have been in very difficult games, and that's why we have Greg and Josh here.
Mm-hmm.
And Coach, how do you balance that? Some of the younger guys, such a wide range of ages.
Well, it's super important. They were referring to Dan Antoniak, who's our 33-year-old. He's played 11 years professional indoor, all different leagues, but he's a locker room guy, and it's fantastic. He's a lot of fun. And then that's balanced with an 18-year-old out of SIUE who's all fire, ready to go. And so in the locker room, you have to have it. You have to have the leadership, and you have to have the desire to play and to pursue the career. So we balance it by really kind of getting them to be on the same page. That's my role as the head coach, is the chemistry part. And this team has been really easy for that.
Zach and I have talked a lot about, with the World Cup just finishing, the popularity that soccer has really grown to, and we think that the World Cup has really helped that. Have you seen a change in your games?
Absolutely. The World Cup helps everything in terms of popularity for soccer in America. People sort of get that World Cup fever, and they want to go watch soccer. And we're a pretty high level of soccer in pretty local teams, so we get a lot of fans out to our games. After World Cup games, you see a little spike in attendance because people are just really excited about soccer.
And they don't want it to end.
Right.
Give me more.
Well, and talk about the fans, because you guys have had a record-breaking season with attendance, too. The support has been awesome.
Yeah. No, I'll take this.
I got that.
It's unbelievable. It's even crazy when we travel. Like this weekend, we went to Las Vegas, and prior to the match, you hear drums in the background, and you start to see some Arizona flags. And now, out of nowhere comes 35 FC Tucson supporters just coming in, following our team everywhere we go. And then at home, I think our average attendance is anywhere from like 1,500 to 1,000 people out to come view our games. And it's unbelievable. It's like a professional atmosphere.
What is that like for a player? To feel that energy and to know like they're coming out to see us play?
It's pretty awesome. Our game on the 4th of July, we had about 3,000 fans there. And it's just awesome. People packed all around the field. It definitely gives you a little boost in adrenaline when you start the game and when you start the half, and fans are going crazy and they have chants and banging on drums and stuff. It definitely gives you a little boost. It's awesome. And
as you guys get into the postseason, your motto is "We Are Tucson." Talk about Tucson and what it means to you. It's really been embraced both ways.
Well, for me, that's a real deep question because I played high school soccer here at Sal Point and went off to play college at the University of Portland and wanted to come back, and I wanted to make an impact on our soccer community. And when we founded FC Tucson, my partners and I, the idea was to bring another level to this community. And it was, I don't know if there was some divine intervention or what, but with the Diamondbacks leaving and the White Sox and everybody, the baseball leaving this community, I felt that it was a great opportunity for us to kind of inject some life back into Tucson, and the community's taken kind to it. It's been fantastic, and the county's been fantastic with the facilities, and we now have probably one of the premier soccer complexes in the United States.
And you've got a huge game coming out. Quickly tell us about that.
Well, we're taking on the Vancouver Whitecaps under-23 team, which is it's an MLS franchise that has a PDL franchise as well. A lot of their players are already signed to the pro team. So it's kind of I wouldn't say David and Goliath because I feel that we're a pretty good team as well. So they're very, very strong, very talented, very attacking team. I expect it to be a super exciting game, extremely entertaining, and tickets are flying fast.
Good. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today, and so much luck to you in your upcoming game.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And FC Tucson is taking on the Vancouver Wildcaps under-23 team on Friday at 8 p.m. To get your tickets, just call 334-1115 or go online to fctucson.com.
We'll be right back.